And you said specifically, remember the time we were supposed to have a podcast?
Cue the theme music.
Yes. All right, Tory, say something.
Remember when we were supposed to have a podcast? Podcast.
Just testing that this is recording. It is. Cool.
It is. Right?
Yep, it's
Woo-hoo!
recording you too.
Yay!
That's great.
That is great.
I'm glad that it's recording you.
Me too. This is a great stuff.
What a time to be alive. Really.
Damn, alright.
So what are we fucking doing?
Well, I remember that we had a podcast, or remember when we were trying to do a podcast, and then 5 years later, here we are. Procrastinators only win sometimes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So, in 2016, which would be 5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Woo woo!
It's good.
5th anniversary of getting nothing done, except for now. So.
God. Yeah, you know what? It's funny because it actually has been like 5 years.
Yeah.
Because wasn't that first recording, wasn't that the...
October-ish?
Yeah, wasn't that like the election?
Yes. Yeah. This is we'll consider that a rough draft because we're going to improve upon that now, and only we know what is on there and nobody else has to know. And all I remember is that we talked about the election, and that's literally it. So
We did. And
but we kept a couple things the same, such as we're here, still here. It's still us.
Yeah. Except for this fucking mic.
Oh,
goddamn.
no.
It's a great mic. Please buy it. It's not a...
This is a really great way to get endorsements. This video is sponsored by Great Mike.
GreatMic.com.
And we also, we have a name. We don't have a logo yet, but we have a name.
You know, the logo's hard because you got to find someone that's like an artist to do the logo.
So what is the name? Because I don't think we've said it yet.
Oh, yeah. You probably have to say it, right?
Yeah.
At least one time.
Yeah.
It's LEM and TEA.
Hello, welcome to LEM and TEA.
Yeah. It's, do you know what it stands for?
He's Lem.
Yeah.
And I'm T.
But listen, it's just our initials, okay?
Yeah, TEA.
Don't go around saying that, like, it'd be a weird thing to say.
But we can be on a first name basis. You and I.
Yes.
And you and I. And you and
Well,
I.
we already are.
Yeah, no, I was talking to whoever might be watching. So you can call me Tory. It stands for Tory EA. It also stands for T, but you can just call me Tory.
Yes.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah. I'm Lewis. I don't know if it's nice to meet you yet.
Lewis EM if you're formal.
Yes. I think, because I Twitch stream too. Like I've definitely said it already. Like, like, whatever.
I've never said my last name on anything, so you can keep me on a first name basis. That's how much I.
That's fine. That's fine. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna dox you live here.
You won't.
No.
Okay, well that's good. So
Yes.
what the hell are we doing here? Why the podcast?
Because you said that you wanted to do it, and you also brought it up. Like we did a stream on Twitch, and it was a great stream, and
it was a 3-hour K-pop tier list based on visuals alone.
It sounds incredible, right? Like
Incredible.
it sounds incredible. Like that's the way you want to spend your night.
Gets the people going.
Yeah, it does. But so we did that, and before we actually even started the episode or the broadcast, whatever, you were like, we were doing sound checks just to make sure that the sound came up, and you said specifically, remember the time we were supposed to have a podcast?
Cue the theme music.
Yes. It's actually a good cue. Yeah. I'll probably use that.
It's gonna make me laugh every time.
It's funny as fuck.
Because it's my voice. It's weird.
It's not weird.
You ever just wake up one day and not expect to get a message from your friend that says, I made the intro, and it's your voice reverbed.
Yes. There was reverb in there, yeah. That's right.
So
a whole bunch of other shit, too.
Just not something that I expected to wake up to ever in my life, and here we are, so.
It's funny as hell. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do the theme song. Like, I checked out that keyboard from the library. Shout out to the local library here in a place where we live on planet Earth.
Yes. We can say, I don't know. Massachusetts narrows the scope at 1 in a 50 chance of where we are.
Yeah.
And Puerto Rico.
Find us. But so I did that.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Don't find us. Sorry. So yeah, this podcast.
It was your idea. It was all you.
Which I don't remember it, but I don't know. I've been doing like YouTube stuff for a very long time.
Okay.
So, and then when I was in college, they had a radio program, and I got to do like, I'm a weeb. I'm a big weeb. I like Asian music, Japanese, Korean, Chinese music.
It's not that weird.
It's a little weird, but I got to I had a radio show up in my college for
She's a huge BTS fan.
We weren't gonna go there yet.
Shout out Army.
I purple you. So I got to play the music that I liked, which is Asian music. It was called Rhythm and Seoul, like the country capital, because it's not a country. Seoul, which is the capital of South Korea. And
very
so,
informative.
You know, and so I hadn't done it for a while, and then we went on a trip to Japan, and I was missing. I don't know, sharing interest. Like the whole reason I started my YouTube channel was because I was this lonely high school weeb, and I got a laptop with a camera, and probably not advised these days, but I just kind of like made videos as a 16-year-old and started putting them on.
They're doing way worse. They're doing way worse.
Yeah,
man.
they're on TikTok now. Ooh.
Excuse you. What did you say?
Ooh. Hot topic.
There's nothing wrong with TikTok.
Anyway, we'll leave that one alone.
Is this how you want to come onto this podcast?
I just want everybody to
insulting an entire generation.
I mean, it's not very pog of me, but I'm willing to take the risk.
It's very scuffed. It's not poggers.
There's something so weird about saying this out loud. But anyway, yeah, I like doing stuff that involves sharing interests.
Yep.
Because I'm prone to get lonely. And I was just looking for like kindred spirits. Now, when you think about it, for what I was doing, which was Asian music news, mainly in Japan and Korea, and I started doing it in 2009, and there was not a lot of like readily accessible stuff. Like K-pop isn't what it was 10 years ago. Like it's very different and heavily social media involved, and it was very not the case in 2009 when it was just like, oh my gosh, there's finally K-pop music on iTunes. And so yeah,
that must have been pretty rough. I mean, because like a lot of that music is very well guarded, especially in Japan. Like that's crazy.
Well, Japan made more sense because it's a self-sustained music country. Like they don't need to go out and promote or whatever. They can just stay within the country and be fine, which is why there's a lot of like annoying short music videos from Japan that only have like the first 2 minutes, because that's how they incentivize people to buy the album for the rest of the song or music video. And people will still do that, but Korea is a much smaller country. It's a country cut in half, so they really do bank on international promotions. So
all right.
So long story short, I'm a big nerd who has an affinity for Asian music, who wanted to do stuff like this since post radio show. So that's Tory's story. Back to you.
That was a dope rhyme.
Thanks. I also went to school in college.
College. Oh my goodness. I went to college for a little bit.
How was it?
I didn't go.
Wait, oh, okay, never mind then.
Like I went, but I didn't go, if you understand what I'm saying.
You went physically, but you didn't go mentally. Is that what you meant?
Like I stopped showing up.
Oh my god, right. Okay.
And I had a scholarship that I was awarded from school.
No.
And I fucked that up.
Oh, dude.
Really badly.
Dude.
I had to pay back that. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so what is your story? What brings you here?
Well, I didn't go to college, so I needed something to do.
I didn't even go to college for any sort of broadcasting anything. It's not an important fact of my life at all.
No, it's not an important fact in my life at all. No. I don't know. I like to talk about when you said you were doing a radio show. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
Obviously. Because, like, maybe not so big of an impact now, but like when we were growing up, like DJs were everything. Mm-hmm. So if you had a DJ, it basically transformed the radio. Yeah. Because they get to put on, I mean, now it's like more regulated, but I feel like back in the 90s, it was kind of like they would just put on some shit that maybe wasn't popular. Or
like, hey, want to hear that Nirvana song again for the third time this hour? Here you go.
I know.
I make the rules. So.
Exactly. But yeah, so I thought that was really cool. Like that was something that I thought would be a cool like job or career when I was a kid, and I wasn't a broadcaster or anything like that. I didn't have any ambition to do that, but the opportunity sounded cool, and I thought we could probably talk about anything pretty much because we have pretty good conversations. So, so being that as it is, like I don't know, I thought it would be a good basis to just kind of put our personalities out there. Yeah, because I'm kind of like a introvert. Mm-hmm. And me too. Yeah, so I don't really express myself outwardly too much. Mm-hmm. It's kind of painful sometimes. Yeah.
Well, it's also known to be like very mentally and physically taxing. Yes. Anyway, so there's science behind it. Science. It's not me wanting to be an outcast mom. Just kidding. She never thought I was an outcast. I thought I was an outcast. Sorry. Aw. So. But yeah, like this is, we're working towards something that is more like solid and working up to hopefully maybe topics of discussion, but it really can kind of just be anything. We're just two introverted bisexuals sitting on a futon and more often than not probably straying to the topic of like K-pop, but it's not a K-pop podcast because those get a bad rep, and genuinely I don't care as much as most K-pop fans do, so there you go.
I was gonna add on to that, but
okay.
I don't want to be on Twitter.
Why you are already?
I mean, like never. I love
for the wrong reason.
Yes.
Why? You don't have a problem with
K-pop?
With speaking your opinion?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
So should I just say it right now? Should I just?
Are we getting controversial but brave already?
Maybe. You gotta start it off with a fire and end it with a fire.
Are we ending it already?
No.
Oh, I was just saying it's only been like 10 minutes.
No, it's been 13 minutes and 13 seconds.
Oh, who's counting? All right. What is your controversial yet brave statement?
My controversial but brave statement is something that I think is felt by a lot of the K-pop community. Yeah. But maybe not so outwardly said. Oh God. For fear.
Oh God. Maybe I shouldn't have said. Go ahead. Oh God. All right.
A controversial statement.
Go ahead.
Is OT4.
Oh God. And you know what? That can pertain to many groups. So I'll just leave it at that.
It's for Big Bang.
Okay. Well, never mind. So anyway, great. All right. Well, now we've got our political views out of the way now.
Political.
K-pop is politics, okay?
Okay.
Remember that time where Trump was having a rally and K-pop fans bought a bunch of tickets just so he wouldn't have a full house?
I love you guys for that. Like, it was incredible.
K-pop fans are petty as hell. Petty, not pity. Ooh, sorry.
Ooh, shit. You're starting.
I pity the fool who thinks they're petty.
You're going to jail.
No, not. You're going to Army jail.
Army jail.
I think
military jail.
But like it's weird because there's so much fighting in K-pop, which makes it so toxic, which makes me understand why people are like, I want nothing to do with the K-pop genre at all because the fans are not very some are not very welcoming. But then, like, there's a bigger cause, like making Trump look like an idiot or something. And then all of a sudden we're like, put all your differences aside. We're coming together. We are going to fill this rally. And
they did incredible, man. It really was incredible. Like, I don't understand how they organized it so well.
That, and also, well, there was another one too with the Black Lives Matter protests or something, and I think
it was also very good.
I forget where exactly, but there was some not local, it was like a major city that had an app that was like, if you see somebody doing something illegal, report it to this app, and then K-pop fans flooded it with fake reports or like Stan Loona or whatever. So
Stan Loona.
They're scary. It's a scary time.
What, K-pop fans?
Yeah, a little bit. It wasn't like that back in my day when I got into it in 2009. So, very different.
Or Loona.
Before Loona.
Is Loona scary?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you stand them?
Of course. You have to stand Loona. It's the rule. Do you stand Loona?
I don't know.
We gotta change that.
I don't know if I've heard enough of their music.
Okay, we gotta change that.
Okay.
But
yeah.
But in the meantime, because we can't play music because it's copywritten, unless you want to reverb it, like the intro.
I mean, we could play it and then I don't know, just like
I'll leave that editor's choice. I'll leave that up to the editor. He's the editor.
Oh God. Hi.
Wait.
Here's my hat.
Put on my editor.
I do want to listen to it. I do want to hear it.
Okay.
So maybe we can just listen to it and then like we'll scrub through the footage.
Do you want?
Yeah, like we'll listen to it and then like we'll scrub through the actual song.
Okay, like right now, or do you want to wait?
Yeah, okay. Right now.
Okay. All right. I guess we're listening to Loona.
Why not? We were only in the middle of an introduction, right?
Right. We were only in the middle of literally doing the podcast.
By the way, I really can't see. I don't want it to cut off anyone's face here. Mm-hmm. You're good and I'm good, right?
It looks like it. I'm probably covering my own face, but that's okay. It's the first episode.
Yeah, we'll get it right.
All right.
No rules, just right. Why did I say that?
Let's do.
I can't stand them if I don't know what they sound like.
Trying to find that one's fine. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure every one of those songs is great.
So that's Loona.
That was good.
All right, so now we can appropriately ask the question: do you stand Loona?
I stand Loona.
Woo woo!
I stand Loona. I need to see more, but
okay.
Yes.
Fair enough, and there's 12 of them.
That's a lot of people. It's a lot of people.
Well, their marketing gimmick was one girl would be really revealed per month, and they would release their own single and stuff. So it was a year before they actually did a group thing. Mm-hmm. It was very neat. So
it sounds cool.
Yeah, but anyway, so hi, welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
So, in order to make ourselves maybe more relatable with whomever, we should maybe do a little bit of a down low on ourselves without giving too much so that you can find and or dox us. Please don't. So
it's a challenge.
No, it's not a challenge. All right, bet. That's how this whole podcast started, is I said it and you were like, I bet. So here we are. But anyway.
I did. Yeah.
And all right, so I will start. So I am a 29-year-old librarian, which definitely is more interesting than I'm making it sound. Librarianship is actually very fun. Go to your library. They do a lot of stuff for you for free.
They do. It's fucking awesome.
I am a bisexual millennial Capricorn, and who likes long walks on the beach. Just kidding. I don't like the beach.
And crystals. She likes crystals.
And and with an affinity for K-pop and giraffes, and I have a husband. We've been married for 3 years. And
he likes crystals.
And he might, I don't know. So that's a little bit about me. So what's your story? Putting you on the spot.
It's not really the spot. I should know my own fucking story.
Like, okay, let's start with your age. If you're comfortable.
Yes, I'm very, very uncomfortable with my age.
Yeah, okay. Go
30.
ahead.
I'm 32.
which
I'm
is
32.
which is not bad.
Yeah,
it's
no,
not.
it's
not
pretty bad. When
it's
you
really
get,
not.
When you get to 30, you should just start preparing for your funeral.
For
honestly.
what? Oh my god!
Like just start writing that will, because
no.
you're fucking old, man.
You're not. Oh my god! I'm only 3 years younger than you.
I got grays in my beard now. Okay, I've got grays in my hair.
That shit happens, man. It happens.
I guess I should be grateful that I have hair. So
yes.
I'm 32, and I grew up in South Florida. Shout out South Florida.
Shout
out Lake Worth. Shout out Boynton Beach.
Shout out.
Yeah. I moved here over 10 years ago to be with my girlfriend at the time, who is now my wife. And
They're adorable.
We're okay. We're all right.
She's adorable.
She is. She's way better than I am. Or ever will be.
Wow.
Yeah, well, no, it's true.
Wow. Oh my god, that's not true.
It is.
It's all right. We'll just let it. I'm just gonna let it go for now.
Okay.
Okay.
So, my wife, who's a better person than I am, we got married in 2011, and we have 2 kids. They're twins.
And
I have a boy.
they're also especially adorable.
They're I know they are adorable. But sometimes it, obviously, like, you heard every parent say this, but, like, sometimes it doesn't feel like they're adorable because they do, like, stupid, dumb shit. Like, I don't know, color all over the fucking walls. They bring all their markers into the walls and they fucking color all over the walls and the rug and the carpet and shit.
Damn, all right.
You try to give
yeeted.
Huh?
I said you're yeeted.
Oh, this is me being cool from that. You should have seen me that day. I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And obviously, you don't say that
yeah, not verbatim.
To a 4-year-old.
No.
That wasn't verbatim, but...
Yeah.
And I now work at a pretty cool job. I schedule appointments for a home healthcare company. It's way better than what I used to do.
Yes.
And on the side, like I Twitch stream, which is really actually going well. Go
subbed. Yes. Subbed. Lumo.
Yeah, Lumo sub. Twitch.tv/ Lumo. That's me.
Yes.
So I Twitch stream, and I also, like, I don't know, I do music. I write shit. I've been writing since I was, like, in 2nd grade. That's when I first wanted to be a writer, was 2nd grade. This is probably way more of an intro than you asked for, but, like, I feel like it's essential to my core character here.
Yeah, which is important.
Yeah.
I think, without giving too much away, it's good to know who, especially if we're not like...
I will now recite my social security number.
0. Just kidding. Oh,
no, the L.
The L. Taking the L.
I'm taking an L.
It's good to know because we're not like...
All right.
Like known people to anybody outside of our own circle, so it's good to know a little bit more about.
No, people know you though, because this is not an exaggeration. You have followers. You have another YouTube channel, which I know you said you didn't want to really promote on because it doesn't really have to do with it, but I think you should because you have more followers than I do.
Okay.
But you don't have to. No pressure.
Okay.
It would just get views. That's what I'm saying.
Wow. It'd be nice because I haven't made a video for 2 years, so...
You still have followers.
It's 2 years as of last month.
You make a video saying, like, hey, listen, I still don't have a video. I'm working on it. In the meantime, here's some shit I'm doing.
Oh, you mean when I post on Facebook?
Oh, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever you do. Make a video.
Whatever I do. Yeah.
Whatever you do in life.
Yeah.
A general life lesson. What the fuck were we talking about?
You were talking to me about being known for YouTube.
Oh yeah, you are.
Okay.
And hugely, monumentally.
Oh god.
Even.
Oh god.
Involved.
Oh no.
In the K-pop community.
There's more that are more heavily involved than I am, but.
Will you say that I'm wrong?
I will say that I'm involved. I won't say heavily. I dig through the trenches sometimes. Not many are brave enough to do that, but I am. Or dumb. So let's go with dumb. Not many are dumb enough to do that.
You wouldn't say you're heavily involved in the K-pop community?
Oh, just in general?
Yeah.
I keep tabs on things. the hottest gossip or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So I do still have a channel. It is technically still active. It's just on a extended hiatus right now.
Please go ahead.
Okay. So that aforementioned time in 2009 where I was a lonely weeb child who wanted to connect with people. So I made a YouTube channel, which I'm actually thinking of changing the name of because it has nothing to do with what I talk about. But I was a kid who really loved the show Teen Titans. And so I made a channel called Azarath's Flame. And that's where my YouTube series, Asia Music News, happened with my crappy webcam and my Windows Movie Maker editing, literally up until my last video in 2000, I guess it must have been 2019. And so I also kind of had a realization where I was like, the people deserve better than me doing stupid Windows Movie Maker. And so once I'm finished with stuff in my personal life, I will jump back more into the YouTube thing. But if you're interested on older K-pop news, because it is, or J-rock or J-pop or C-pop or anything in that general Southern Asia area, Southeast Asia area, go to my channel because there's a lot of that. And the fun thing about news channels is that stuff gets outdated very fast. And so I watch it like a week afterwards and hate it. I hate myself. I hate it.
You can't do that with that. But it's news. Like you said, it changes all the time. I mean, you'd have to like nonstop broadcast if you wanted to keep up with it.
Well, that's why I always also made a point to never cover things that had like an extended story going on, like a developing or like court cases or whatever, things that took forever because I didn't want to make a video being like, I agree with this person and support this person, and then something comes out and I look like it's like, oh, you're a hypocrite on camera now because now my views changed or whatever. So talk about little things, you know?
I guess it's worth it to save your sanity, obviously. With, you know, the more extreme side of things.
And it's just, it's harder. Like I said, 2009 was a different beast. It's harder now to like speak out and say your opinion and not get like pretty lambasted for it now. So there's a little bit of a fear with that too, but I'm not a rookie to mean YouTube comments. So go ahead. I don't care. I read them all, but I don't care.
Oh my God.
I do. It's fine.
You're sadistic.
I'm not. I just want to know what people are saying because you can't let one bad, stupid person like outshine the other people who are genuinely like rooting for you. So
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
Like,
if there's
I will not be reading any.
If there's any comments, I'll read them.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
I should do that. I should dig up like my worst YouTube comments or something. I know there's a couple videos I had to turn comments off on, but one of them was like,
it's horrible.
Well, it was not because of me, the one I'm thinking of. It was about like there had been a series of racist incidents against black people from Korean industry people.
Oh my God.
Within the span of that, what did I say, a week? I didn't mean that. I meant in the span of a month or so.
Right.
And so I made a video about that, and then it was a lot of infighting in the comments with slurs being thrown around and stuff, and I was literally like, I'm all for free speech, guys. Like, I'm a librarian. I get it. I'm all for free speech, but like, if you don't stop, you know, fighting, like, I'm turning the comments off. And I don't know. I may still have the comments off, but I'm not a
legend has it to this day.
I don't know.
The comments are still off.
Oh gosh. I'd have to look for that, but I believe that as long as you're not, I don't know, threatening anybody or anything like that, then you're entitled to say whatever you want.
There you go.
And I'm entitled to turn the comments off if
there you go. Vaccines cause autism.
Okay. Nope. I don't know about that. We should probably stick with things that are spoken in fact. Okay. All right. Good. Damn. All right. Well.
The coronavirus is fake.
Okay. This is not true. This is a joke. We're joking. This is a joke. Yes, this is a joke. It's a joke. As far as what we believe in personal, or I guess, I don't know, political, socioeconomic, whatevers, I think we both swing kind of more toward the left side, although I wouldn't say full on left side, just a more liberal side in general. And we also have like really stupid, sick senses of humor because you have to living in a place like America. So
yeah, liberal views.
So don't take him seriously. It's not a hoax. It's not.
I'm left.
Say it's not.
I'm left as fuck.
Say it's not. Say that you were just joking. Say you were kidding.
That's up to the viewer to determine.
God. All right. Well, he was just kidding, guys. He was just kidding for real. Just kidding.
Okay.
It was just a joke.
I had a physical the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And before that physical, actually a week ago, I got my booster for coronavirus. So there you go. So not only did I get one coronavirus.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you.
No.
My comments are still turned off. I looked the video up.
Jesus Christ.
The comments are still off. Maybe I'll turn them back on after this.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. I have, in the span of 1 week, I've had 3 vaccines.
Yeah, he's like super vaxxed.
I'm pro vax. I'm pro vax plus.
So he is what any person who works in the Senate in Texas fears.
I'm the worst nightmare.
Vaccinated nightmare.
Vaccinated nightmare.
But yeah, so as you can see, this is kind of it's not a podcast with a lot of limiting range of topics. There is a range of topics that we could talk about.
Yeah.
It's not limited.
It's not limited. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, we're just, I don't know, 2 introverted, musically inclined, artsy fartsy kind of sort of people who are also a little more left leaning and also tell terrible jokes and puns. Mostly me. It's mostly me. He tells good puns.
I don't think they're terrible.
I
think that you should take your own advice to me and be a little easier on yourself.
Maybe.
Be a little easier.
Maybe.
But why maybe?
Because some of the jokes are not good. we'll let the folks at home decide.
Let your pun flag fly, okay? This is a safe place for you, all right?
Until you go, oh my God, that was horrible. Because that's happened before, so.
Okay, well, everyone has a bad day, right?
It's a bad day, but it happens all the time.
No! I don't think it happens all the time. I think you're blowing that out of proportion.
So.
Okay.
So this is, so it's a multi-interest podcast with 2 people you have never heard of, most likely.
Yes, you haven't heard of me.
Unless you follow him on Twitch, which you should. So we're just common folk like you, maybe. Unless you are Elon Musk, please give me a Tesla. So anyway.
I would like a Tesla too. I really would.
Roll up to the dispensary like, what up? I got a Tesla. So.
What up?
What up?
Oh, I'm lighting this up now. Yeah. I got autopilot, baby, and take me home.
So yeah, we're just here, just chatting. Just figure we should give you guys the download of who we are and what Lemon Tea is all about. It's not about tea. Also, it's false advertising. Sorry, I was just born this way.
You don't watch TikTok, so I couldn't even say like. You said what it's about, and there's that song with The Rock in it.
But see, this is how you relate to the younger viewers who TikTok, or I don't know. Everybody else that I know is older, who knows TikTok. So
I love you, TikTok people. You're great, but
you have your moments.
I like TikTok, man. It's good.
I get sent TikToks from 4 people, and I don't have a TikTok. 4 people, one of which was my husband, who your wife converted to TikTok. All he does, instead of watching reruns of One Piece on Crunchyroll, is go and watch TikToks about like landscaping and neurodivergent and scientific mathematical things, and sometimes the occasional puppy. So that's what he
sick.
does. I
mean, he could be doing both, though. That's what I do. I do both. But...
Okay, no los dos.
Exactly. That's pretty good Spanish. Good job.
I took French in school.
Nice. I did not.
You know Spanish.
Yeah. Well, so, I should have taken French, is what I'm saying. If I wanted to be challenging.
Okay. I mean, I could teach you most of the same. I could try to think of some words. Let me try to think of some words that are the same in French as they are in English. I can't think of podcast. Podcast is probably the same in French. Orange is orange. Orange.
Orange.
Orange.
Orange. I don't apologize for any of the accents, by the way. Orange. I'll never apologize for it. Orange. Okay.
Orange.
Cool.
That's your French word. I can't think of anything else. Because I was gonna do banana but it's not banana. The word for banana is not what I was thinking of. It's ananas, which is pineapple, which is very confusing because it should be banana, but it's not banana. It's pineapple.
Oh, Lord.
One of my favorite French words is for potato because it's pomme de terre, which means apple of earth.
Yes.
Which I love. So
And so you said deter, which is a very like obviously Latin sounding word. So
yeah, it's all interconnected.
Yes, it is. So like, I think I was telling you like the other day we went to when we were going out. I told you that I can't speak French, but if I see it, I might be able to interpret it.
Yeah.
And it's probably the same for you with Spanish. Like you probably can figure out some shit here and there. Not everything, but some stuff looks close enough that you can determine its root. So. Yeah.
It's all pretty mixed in, and then it's bled into a lot of English too. So English is a derivative of many bastard European languages.
Fucking language. English,
bastard language. Bastard
language. Bastard
people. I can say that. I was one of them. So anyway.
You're English?
Yes. Yeah, I could split hairs with how white I am. Could do that. You can't do that, but I can do that with splitting hairs of how white I am.
You can't do that.
You can't. Why? What are you? Let's break it down. Go.
Okay.
What are you?
I'm Puerto Rican. Okay. So that can entail a lot of things. That already entails that there's white in there because Europeans came to the island of Puerto Rico and raped the Taino people, which were the indigenous people that were there.
Yeah. I thought you were going to use a euphemism. I was expecting you to go full out and say.
I probably shouldn't have said that because I think
we can beep it because YouTube doesn't like it.
We'll just say essayed. They essayed a bunch of natives. Yeah. The Taino people. And
well, this is a very happy topic. So,
yes.
Speaking of people doing bad things to other people, I'm descended from pilgrims, like the 1621 pilgrims. So, and now the world is being more educated on the fact that, hey, there wasn't a sit down exactly first Thanksgiving sort of thing. And hey, those blankets, probably not a good idea to have done. So.
It was good. It was a good idea if you were English.
But was it? I disagree. So yeah, I buried many degrees of white. But I'm more white than you suspect that you may be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Really making this exciting and relatable. Yay, Britney's free. What's up with
Britney?
Yeah.
She's free.
She gets to do what she wants now.
She, what did her dad? Is her dad going to prison or anything, or is he just done?
I don't think, well, because I don't know. Because did they ever find he did anything illegal or?
Probably not under the conservatorship. I mean, like, I don't know shit about like conservatorships and how they work, but I feel like the shit he did was probably.
I mean, it wasn't good, especially to do to a 30-something.
He's emotionally abusive too, right? Or,
yeah.
Am I wrong on that?
That could be.
I'm gonna say maybe.
But
I want to claim that.
Now she's free. Yay!
Yay! What will she do now?
Hopefully music.
I was gonna say she's gonna release an album.
But no pressure. Really, no pressure. But hopefully music.
You do you. You take time and you.
You do you, Brit.
Yeah, you do it. You take time and you reload, recharge.
No reload.
It's America, baby.
Well, that was
all about guns here.
That wasn't what I was. I was thinking of a specific instance, but I won't say. We gotta get people used to just a. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it.
No, don't say it.
No,
don't say it.
Why?
Because don't say it. Gonna get people used.
What? You afraid he's gonna come here and shoot you too?
This is a bad string of Alec Baldwin jokes. It's bad. It's not good. It's very bad. Horrible day. Bad, not very good. Horrible, terrible, whatever that movie is. Day. Okay. We're done with. Done. It's done.
All right.
Done with that.
Enough Alec Baldwin. We probably should talk Astroworld.
Oh, okay. Well, a ninth person just died.
I saw that. Horrible.
So, yeah, I don't know. Like, ever since it happened, I'd been binge watching a bunch of people, like, mainly rock shows where they're like,
yeah,
you know, don't grope this girl. Like, if you fall in the pit or you see someone fall in the pit, you help them up and stuff like that.
Yep. Like Nirvana.
Yeah, well, because and rock shows, I think, generally get a kind of bad rap for being, like, anarchist or, I don't know, some of them may be satanic or whatever, but For the most part, like, people who mosh know how to mosh and not to, like, throw elbows. Like, you use your shoulders or whatever. If someone wants to leave, you make sure they have spot. Some people get a little too crazy, but the whole thing with the Astroworld thing that's annoying is that there should have been better security, and it's like, he can't physically force people, like, away from each other and stuff, Travis Scott. But, like, this is his event. His name's all over it. He has a responsibility as someone who can do crowd control and have an influence on people to do crowd control. And instead, he just stood there watching everything happening and just finished and kept doing his set, which is what is so annoying, especially when there's videos, so many horrible videos about what happened and how everything went down and people just acting like idiots. And it's not Travis Scott's first time being like this towards his crowds.
Yeah.
So
there's actually there's like evidence of like past events, right?
Yeah. So and I think there's still at least 2 people still in critical condition. Like, I keep hearing about some 9-year-old and stuff who's still in critical
I think he was in a coma.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I'm kind of imagining there's going to be more deaths. Because at least I would think at this point, because the girl before she died was brain dead, I think. So I think it's going to be some sort of horrible thing like that. But
sure.
But I don't know. You have a responsibility as an artist to at least try to do crowd control, you know?
I think the obviously, like you said, the security should have done more, because it doesn't seem like there was enough like barricades and stuff like that, or like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like there was much attention being paid to like what was going on in the crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to have ramp that up a bit, like, and then like you said, Travis Scott. I think he's fucking liable, man. Like, I don't know like how liable it will be, or like if there's like actual like hard jail time for it or something like that. But
I think it might just be fines. I'd be very surprised, because he didn't technically have a hand in, like, it would all be negligence based stuff. He didn't have a hand in any of, I don't know.
He's getting trash right now too. I mean,
good.
deservedly
Yeah,
so.
I was gonna say good. Screw you, Travis Scott.
Oh my God.
I don't even know any of your songs because I'm a white girl.
Wow.
Just kidding. Not all white girls don't know Travis Scott.
God damn.
But really, screw you, Travis Scott. So anyway.
Wait. Do you actually know some of his songs?
I only know Sicko Mode.
Okay, yeah.
Which was from the Super Bowl. And I only know it because they didn't play the SpongeBob thing at the Super Bowl. They teased it, and then stupid Sicko Mode came on, and it was disappointing. So.
Sicko Mode.
It wasn't Sicko. It was Sicko what he did. Sicko. That was stupid.
Sicko!
But yeah, I don't know. So. Like, there's been tons of things with people trying to defend Travis Scott and saying, like, there was nothing he could have done, but you've literally got, like, rowdy rock groups or whatever that regularly have some sort of, like, not crush, but, like, the close proximity mosh pit sort of thing. And they're very much, they have the microphone. They can stop the instruments. They can walk off stage. Like, they control the show.
Yes.
Like, the show can't go on without them. So it's just weird that he used his influence to just keep his show going rather than
actually
try to do something.
The fucking problem.
It was just weird. So, on the subject of disappointing acts in humanity, I think that, have you been following the Kyle Rittenhouse case? Because I don't think he's going to get charged with a lot of anything because of that stupid witness.
He's not going to get charged with anything.
Stupid witness.
He's not. Well, he was going to walk before that. Like.
Well, yeah, but the witness.
No fucking way.
Okay. I don't know his name for the sake of it. I don't know who the witness is. But he is the third person who Kyle shot, and I'm gonna call him George, because I don't know who he is. Maybe I should call him Lenny. Who got shot in a Mice and Men? Let's call him Lenny. I think Lenny was the one who shot George. Lenny. Yeah. Let's call him Lenny. So Lenny was the prosecution's witness, which is why this whole thing is so stupid. And the question was like, did you have a gun to Kyle before he shot at you? And Lenny's like, yes. And the next shot, because they're filming it all, the next shot you can see is the prosecution's heads in their hands. It's like, how did you not see this coming? So it's probable cause for it being like a self-defense charge, which I mean, he killed 2 people. He should get charged with something because that would be really, I don't know. It seems stupid, especially for the first person who, I guess, didn't get shot with provocation.
Kyle Rittenhouse is a fucking cunt. And he should be in jail.
I thought this was a family-friendly show.
It is.
It's not. You dropped
should
the C
definitely
word.
let your family listen to this shit because it's fucking real.
Just don't say the C word.
Okay.
I don't like
I'll stop. I'm sorry.
No, you can. It's fine.
No. If you don't like it, I'm not gonna use it.
Okay.
He is a.
You could just say it. I know you want to say it. Just say it. You've already said it. Just say it.
Piece of shit.
Okay, cool. There you go.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And he crossed state lines to.
Oh yeah, that's right too. I forgot about
like,
that.
there was no reason for him to fucking be there.
Yeah.
He just did it.
Yeah.
That was his motive. He wanted to get a fucking confirmed kill on camera.
Yeah.
Like.
Which is, yeah.
He should be in jail. For however long it takes. I don't know.
Yeah. And then, but yeah, I don't know. He's gonna get charged with something way lesser than what he probably should because
I don't think he'll get anything.
I think I see. I don't think that. I think he'll get something, but it definitely won't be what he deserves. Yeah. So, I don't know. Apparently, we're on the topic of like tragic things happening in America.
God. That's every day here. Hey, here we go. This is a good country. Come here, please.
So I was also following because during quarantine, everybody got really into the psychology YouTube channel, Jim Can't Swim.
Yeah, JCS.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the latest one was on Cruz. I think that's his name. The guy who shot at the Parkland shooting in Florida.
Yep.
And he, I guess, just pleaded guilty to all of his charges and stuff too, which I was surprised about. And I guess he had some speech and stuff about woe is me, so sad, whatever. No demon talk because that was the whole subject of that stupid interrogation video where he was like, the demon, he made me he helped me make a playlist. It's really stupid.
It is the dumbest shit ever. He is so stupid.
So none of that anymore. So I guess he's pleading guilty to everything, which just means he won't get the death sentence if that's still a thing in Florida. I can't keep track of who still has the death sentence.
I feel like the death penalty is part of Florida still. Like
it would be on par for Florida.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I spent how many years did I live in Florida? 17 years.
The resident expert of Florida.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, and I'm trying to think of something that I can end positively with. But the only thing I can think of is.
Oh, look at this.
So we have a special guest. His name is Wonho.
Oh my God, the first guest. Hi, Wonho.
Hi, Wonho. There he is.
Yeah, we don't have a camera crew, so we have to just manually walk
just
it
Wonho.
out. Here you go. This is ultra wide zoom, baby.
The inside joke with Wonho, and this is K-pop again. Sorry. The inside joke with Wonho here is that he came up on the K-pop tier stream.
That he did
On. Lumo, go sub on Twitch right now. Go do it. Sub right now. Anyway.
Damn.
And I was talking about his old group, which is called Monster X. And I was like, yeah, they were 7 members, but one left the group. And I said, you have to check him out because my body type for men is that I don't really like him super muscly. But like he's wicked muscly and I think he's adorable and amazing. And so I was like, you gotta look up Wonho. Just type in Wonho. And so then every time when he came up on the screen, we'd have to say hello to him or goodbye.
Or goodbye.
So this is the ritual now. So now you're going to be here while we say, hello, Wonho. Hello, Wonho.
Hello, Wonho.
It feels like a higher rated
it is.
Mr. Rogers or something.
It is. Hello, everybody. Say hello to Wonho.
Hi, Wonho. So that's Wonho.
Fred Rogers.
LEM'n'TEA featuring Wonho.
Fred Rogers.
Yeah. So.
More like Dead Rogers.
Oh no, I love him. You know what I couldn't do? I couldn't watch that movie that
I couldn't either.
With Tom Hanks because it's literally Tom Hanks. Like I couldn't make myself. It's like this is not Mr. Rogers. Like this. Like no. This is Tom Hanks and his nose. Because he has like Mr. Rogers' nose is like more narrow and his is more bulbous like mine. So I couldn't make, I don't know, it was just like a Mr. Rogers Halloween costume. I couldn't make myself. I'm sure it's a very lovely movie and stuff. I've heard good things about it. But
I heard it involves a lot of crying. So
but
right now I'm not about that right now.
So but I can't suspend my disbelief that much. So
he doesn't look like Fred Rogers. I don't think.
I don't know what the casting with that was. I don't know. I saw on Facebook of all places though this theory that or maybe it came from Tumblr. I don't remember. This theory that when Captain America went back in time,
Yes,
and
it's a good theory.
he came old man Steve Rogers. He retired and moved to Pennsylvania, where he started working at PBS and made his show Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, which I think is kind of an adorable.
That is a great. I saw that like a couple days ago or something, and I don't remember where the fuck I saw it. It had to be Facebook.
I guess it was Facebook. It might have been like a screenshot from Tumblr thing, because who goes on Tumblr anymore? Am I right? Ha 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 ha. Okay, so anyway,
Tumblr.
I was a big Tumblr person in college. And you know what? Steve Rogers with old age makeup looks more like Mr. Rogers than Tom Hanks did. So there, I said it.
I got something for you.
Am I taking the L?
You're taking it.
I'm taking the L.
Taking the L.
I'll wear it like a scarlet letter.
Tumblr.
T for Tumblr. You know what? Yeah. Tumblr gets a kind of bad rap, especially now since like they were bought out by Yahoo, and they like censored all the porn. Okay, so it's like a boring place to be now.
Yeah.
Free the nipple.
Tumblr was for the porn, honestly.
I mean, it was also for the what was it called? The Doctor Who lock. No, Who lock. No, shoot, hold on. Fudge. What was it called?
What are you talking about?
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who?
What's the acronym? There's an acronym from Tumblr where it was Super Who lock, I think it's called. I swear I'm not just like saying some sort of
sounds
spell.
Like, yo, this is like some Dr. Seuss sounding shit.
Yeah,
what is this?
Okay, Super Who lock.
And the Super Who lock.
No,
the trees.
Super Who lock. It's the crossover between the three mega fandoms on Tumblr at the time, which were Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch. So, that's the era of Tumblr that I grew up in.
Super
Who only lock. Being a fan of Doctor Who. So,
you're a fan of Doctor Who?
Yeah, well, Josh was a really big fan. Josh, my husband, he was a really big fan of not Super Who lock, Doctor Who, but he's like, because he's an old soul. He's the youngest, one of the youngest in our friend group, and he's an old soul.
Yeah, he is.
And he loves like, because it started in the 60s, so he loves the first Doctor, because there's 13 of them now, I think.
Yeah. One of them's a woman. One of them's a woman.
Progressive. One of he likes the first Doctor from the 60s, where it was filmed in black and white and stuff. That's his favorite, because he's an old soul.
Yeah, it's also more campy too. So I mean, if like you're an old soul, you might like that kind of,
Yeah.
My robots are very like.
Yeah. Stilted. My favorite was 9, in case anybody was wondering, but nobody was.
Yeah.
Eccleston.
Yeah.
And Rose. Oh my god, I love Rose.
I'm not.
I watched Doctor Who just for Rose. She was awesome.
I don't know if I liked Rose that much.
Did you watch Doctor Who?
Yes.
What? Oh my god, Rose was amazing. What do you mean?
Watched 9, 10, 11, and
well,
a little
she
bit
wasn't
of 12.
in 11. Who cares?
I like my favorite Doctor is the 11th Doctor.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I was gonna say no offense to
and nobody likes the 11th Doctor. Nobody.
Not nobody.
Nobody.
That's not
fucking nobody. Everyone likes Eccleston, and they love fucking Tennant.
Yeah, well, Tennant's great.
Tennant is great.
Tennant's really good.
He's masterful. Like that was his role.
And I'll be honest, like as far as knowing who the Doctors are, I know the ones that happened around my time, which were Eccleston, Tennant, Matt Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, what's the old guy's name?
Peter Capaldi.
Capaldi.
I don't know what.
And then Jodie Whittaker.
Oh Jesus Christ! Look at that.
And then I know the first one, whose name I don't know, but I know that who the first one is.
Steve.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I actually don't know. And then there's 2 to 8. I don't know who they are. It's like presidents. It's like I know the first couple presidents. And I know there's Lincoln, because I know there's a doctor who wore a scarf, and he's in the middle somewhere. And then I don't know them. And then I know the ones from when I was alive. It's very parallel.
It's that Mariah Carey gif. I don't know her. That's impressive.
No, it's really.
No.
I learned this on Tumblr. It was not impressive.
Oh, okay.
It was not impressive.
I'm less impressed now, but I'm still impressed. I'm less impressed.
Yeah, okay, well, they shouldn't have blown my cover like that. But anyway, so I like to live in the past.
The past is cool.
I kind of should move toward the future. Maybe not.
I don't know, man. I've been in pandemic for 2 fucking years, man.
Yeah, remember movie theaters?
I've been to a movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I went to go see Venom 2.
That Venom.
And the podcast is over.
Oh, okay. Fine. I mean, we're hitting the hour mark if you.
I think it'll go probably a little longer than an hour for the first one, and I'm having a great time. I don't know what you.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. But god damn it, that song was horrible. That was a bad song. I'm sorry. We're jumping fucking topics like a bitch, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know. We'll have it a little more structured next time when we have a topic. We don't have a topic.
There's no topic. The topic is literally hi, how are you?
And also Astroworld.
Astroworld.
But anyway, yeah, Eminem's promo song for Venom.
It was bad. Just bad.
It was Venom.
Venom.
That Venom. Didn't he do another song for the second one or no? He might not have. I might maybe.
Yes.
Did he?
But I don't think it's the main song, I want to say.
They liked Venom so much that they wanted him.
No, they're just like Eminem. They're like, fuck. I don't care if it sounds like shit.
Oh, it's featuring him. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's
Skylar Grey.
Skylar Grey, yeah.
I know who that is.
She's a great vocalist.
She is.
She's wonderful.
Oh, I hope it's called Venom 2 The Venoming. It's not.
It's not.
Venom. It's called Last One Standing. Well, that's boring.
Huh? No.
The name of the song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, Venom.
You're hoping.
No, I was hoping that the name of the song, because the first song was called Venom.
Venom.
And I was hoping the second one would be called Venom 2 The Venoming. Although that would have been a great subtitle movie name too.
Venom 2 The Venoming. Let there be carnage.
Let there be Venom.
Let there be venom. Venom. Venom.
That Venom. All right.
So, what was I saying? That was the movie that we saw.
Oh, yes.
So,
yeah, movie theaters.
And nobody was there.
That's good.
Nobody was fucking, like, we had our, there were people that were there, but there was like 3 or 4, and they were way fucking back.
See, I think I would only go see a movie now if it was in the daytime, because that's when less people go. And I also don't care about, like, going with people is nice, but I really don't care about, I could go by myself. Most people think that's, like, really sad. And whatever,
I don't think it's sad, but I guess I don't have the self-confidence to do it.
No?
Yeah.
I would if it's, like, a movie that, like, I would only, like, when we were in Japan, we had to choose, well, we ended up seeing the One Piece Film Gold movie, which is great. And I only know what I know about it through osmosis of my husband, who's all caught up on the series, a very amazingly tough feat considering there's like 1,000 episodes.
My God.
And then the crappy 4Kids version. So I know the crappy 4Kids version of One Piece. Yeah, horrible. Only good thing was the theme song. Yeah, yo,
it saves it. It saves it. It's redeemable.
And then the episode happens, and then you just get a bunch of like whitewashed, violence washed nonsense. But anyway, we went to go see One Piece Film Gold, which was great. But there were a couple other movies that had to do with like J-pop people, and I was like, oh gosh, if we like didn't have limited time, I would probably go see this movie myself, because I don't want to drag my friends into watching this movie that literally they are not going to care about. Like, they're just not going to care. So, because there was 2 movies. One of them was a documentary on AKB48, which I just found interesting, because AKB48 is like 600 girls. It's like humongous. And
God damn.
Well, it's spread across different areas, like not just in Japan. And then the second one was actually a drama movie that Sungri got casted in. As a villain. And I wanted to see it because it's cool to see like your K-pop people like be on the big screen and stuff. So,
big screen.
But I knew that there would be an interest in it, not in neither of these. So, if I was different, like if it was here in the United States, I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll just go see an AKB48 documentary by myself. Okay, peace. Noon. All right, good lunch. All right, I'm gonna go and eat and have some popcorn and go watch AKB48. So,
an evening well spent.
Yeah, not lonely at all.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Everything's different now with the pandemic, and I like reminisce, and I'm like, I don't know. We were watching a concert video earlier, and it like skeeved me out to no end because of how close people were, and it was like.
I mean, you just went to a concert too.
I did, but I went to Miyavi. That's the wrong way. Miyavi. Represent. And he was great, but like everybody had to wear masks. Everybody had to show proof of vaccination card. And me and our friend Sean, who went with me, we stood in the back. Like I purposely didn't want to be, because it was all like. One level, it was all standing anyway, and then there was a raised stage,
Nice.
And I was like, whatever, I'll just stand in the back, because like I'm not gonna get any sort of better height view for being a short person.
Shorty. Oh yes.
So
pain, baby.
So, but yeah, and like me and Sean were also very much like, I guess if everybody's vaccinated, that's fine and stuff. And that's really the only reason I felt comfortable with it. So
see, that's good. When I went to the concert like in September, you did not need proof of vaccination.
No.
And
did you guys all have to keep masks on, or was there any? No. Ooh.
No, I got my shit going.
I'm wondering if it was, it might be the venue itself. I was wondering if it was so strict because Miyavi's from Japan, and Japan and Korea actually are both not doing very well from the pandemic. The rollout's very slow.
Yeah, that's very sad.
It does help that they are countries that wear masks when people aren't feeling well anyways. It's not politicized like other countries, you know what I'm saying? So, but I was wondering if it was like so precautionary because it'd be horrible for him to like have to take that back to Japan or whatever, but
I just think he gives a shit. Like maybe
that could be too, or the venue. I think it might have been the venue because it was posted on their website.
It's got to be the venue. Like
yeah.
So for the venue that we went to, it was outside in a fucking parking lot, which was awful because it was raining that day a little bit. And like I said, it was a
speed bump.
It was a literal parking lot. So like I stood on a speed bump.
Yeah.
Most of the concert.
Was it worth it?
It was a great fucking show.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, there you go.
It was worth it, but holy shit, man.
Yeah. So everything's changed. Like everything's different. Like a lot of people around here don't wear masks going into like high volume places, but I still do because I'm stupidly paranoid about it. And everybody has their own thing. I guess I have to just go and walk in with hopefully the assumption that unless somebody's wearing a like unironic my body my choice stupid shirt or something like that, like regarding the vaccinations, that I have to assume that everybody's vaccinated and that I'll be all right. But
yeah,
but it's hard.
It's really hard. I wear my mask sometimes. I don't always wear my mask inside. I did at one point, like all the time, especially like before the vaccination.
Yeah,
I was
right.
On that shit all
That's
the fucking time.
Where I think it mostly mattered too was before the vaccination rollout. Right. So,
but I get you. Like I was still fucking skeeved out. Because
still skeeved out.
I was, and even now, like I think about it, would I do it again? Yeah, I would. But I also would probably like this fucking pandemic to be over. So
right, I know. Yeah, we're getting there. Hopefully, they're vaccinating kids now, so that's good.
That's great. That is awesome.
His kids are 6 months away from being 5 years old.
That's
so close. So, but yeah, so it's just sort of a wait and see thing with Japan and all these other countries that are so closed off now anyway. So
we're going to Japan.
I hope so.
I think so.
I mean, I hope so. Balls in their court, you know. So.
I know. You mean with the vaccination?
Or just letting foreigners in.
Yeah, that's true.
And then there's because they're still doing 2-week quarantines and stuff.
I know.
So
whole vacation spent fucking,
which would be not good. So
yeah,
we're kind of just. Our plan was to go back to Japan. What was it? Was it 2020? It was last year.
It was last year.
We were planning on going last year.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Whoopsies.
Because I think it was supposed to be like, or maybe it was supposed to be this year. No, it was supposed to be this year. Because
that sounds about right.
Because your wife wanted to do it before
they were 5.
Your children, yeah, before the kids were 5.
That's right.
And for Children's Day in Japan, very important for that. But then here we are. So,
man,
hopefully, optimistic.
I'm optimistic. I think it will happen.
But I've seen the processes of people who had to leave Japan for some reason and then come back. Like people who have residency there and they still have to do like a lot of, 2-week quarantine or whatever, and jump through a lot of hurdles and stuff, hoops and hurdles.
Oh man.
So
shit.
We'll see.
Travel was already hard, like before all this shit. Now it's got to be fucking like awful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yay.
And I was
get on a plane.
Yeah. I
get on a train.
Well, what has better air circulation?
Probably neither.
Okay, well, damn it. Take a train to Japan. So we all have our end goals there, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully,
it's gonna work out.
Okay, I hope so. What? Just being honest.
I appreciate the honesty. That's why we're here.
But yeah, so
the honesty.
Yeah. The honest tea.
Did you by any chance?
Yeah.
Did you
Uh-oh.
make a bet with me, like a special bet?
Oh, I thought we were saving this for a different podcast where we could talk about.
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna say anything.
Okay. Cliffhanger?
But
Uh-oh.
like, did you? You made a bet with me, right? Like,
I did.
There's a special bet.
There's an ongoing bet, at least ongoing as far as I know, unless you found something. Stop! What is that face? The bet was that I said I did something not illegal on the internet that no one will ever find. And he was like, all right, bet. So.
I did.
So, and that sounds a little, I'm not describing it well. It's fan fiction. It's not anything like, it's not anything.
I did something.
That wasn't illegal.
That wasn't illegal.
But should be. Fan fiction, just kidding. Fan fiction, but shouldn't be illegal.
That's what fan
Just mine. Just my fan fiction.
Listen, everybody goes through it.
Do they?
Yes.
I went through it for years. So, yeah, my bet was that he'd never find my old fan fiction accounts. Because there's more than one. So, I bet. But maybe we could save this for another podcast.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to get into it.
We talk about the follies of youth with the internet, especially in the mid-2000s.
I had a folly, but we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah. Save that for next time.
Jesus, man. All right, we have a couple minutes left. Like
Yep.
Like let's say like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Or like 10 to 15 minutes. What do you want to discuss? We discussed Astroworld. We discussed.
We did.
Oh, did we ever like say why that podcast never happened?
Oh yeah, no, we didn't. Okay, so I guess it was just life stuff, right?
Yeah.
Life happened. Life happens, you know?
Life happened. Like the first recording wasn't terribly great, and then like the second one had like a weird fucking noise through it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that.
The quality wasn't the best because I wasn't working with like the best tools at the time.
Blow up.
Yeah, here we go.
Woo-woo.
So we kind of like put it on hold, and then like the 2016 election happened.
Yeah, I'm bummed out there was a noise through that because I really wanted to hear what we had to say about, because we were literally like, we were young and naive. We were in our 20s, and
that's right.
We were like,
well, some of us are still are.
2 months. Close.
Just saying.
But wow, on honorary 30-something. But we were just sitting there like, ha ha ha, this is so funny. I don't even know why they need to go through and read the cows because there's no way.
Yes.
And then,
by the way, not
yeah.
Maybe I should speak for myself, but not a Hillary supporter.
Oh,
like, I fucking
no,
hate Hillary.
I didn't vote for her or him.
I fucking hate.
I didn't vote for either of them.
Yeah. I wanted Bernie, but whatever.
But whatever, it's fine. Whatever.
You know,
but yeah. So then I think I woke up. I had to wake up to I just woke up at 3 a.m. And then looked at the results and I was like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
That when you woke up was when I went to bed.
Oh God, not this.
I stayed up the whole night.
You stayed up
watching it going back and forth.
I couldn't because I was so anxious about it that I was just like, I didn't go to sleep. I can't keep worrying about this or whatever. Or I wasn't even really worried because I really was still convinced that because we did it at your old apartment and the old podcast. Yes. And then as it was going on, the TV was playing election results by state. And at the time when I left, Hillary was still in the lead. So I literally went to bed my living rent free in my mind was that we were going to have a female president, I guess.
I know.
Who I didn't vote for, which is fine. But but instead we got somebody else I didn't vote for. So fun times. So I would love to have heard that audio just because I want to hear how innocent we sound at the prospect. But
we were pretty yeah. It was bad. Didn't like her, fucking hate her, just voted for her because it was better and would have been better. Objectively, I can say that now because he's gone. But
I mean, she did give us the great meme of Pokemon go to the polls.
Go to the polls.
Or the Vine, I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids. So
she's never chilled anyway. Oh my God.
She had koozies that said that, dude.
God damn it.
If you don't put something fake on a koozie.
That's true because that's money.
Is koozie like a New England term? What is it called?
No, it's a koozie.
Is it koozie? Okay.
I mean, it's probably like beverage.
What do you guys call your sodas? Pops?
Oh God, please don't.
They do in the Midwest. I'm not judging you.
No, I am though. That's awful. Pops.
Yeah, although people call water fountains water
Bubblers.
fountains, and we call them bubblers.
Bubbler's bad too.
I like calling it a bubbler. What do you mean? Or some people call them roundabouts. We call them rotaries. They're freaking rotaries. I hate them all anyway. I don't discriminate. I hate them all equally.
That's right. Rotaries are bad.
If you ask my husband, he'll be like, "No, rotaries are good, and here's why." And
because they keep the flow of traffic moving. I understand.
But I'm scared of the flow of traffic. Like, I literally need it to be clear. Like, I can't assume that this car is going to turn before it comes this way. Like, I sit there,
but
petrified.
There's an indication that the car will turn.
The indication.
Not always. Not always.
Yeah, not always.
And that's probably what keeps you not going.
I just don't like rotaries. I don't like left turns. Like, I don't. I'm a big.
Why left turns?
Because you have to wait for two opposite flows of traffic to be clear.
Okay, that one I get.
There are a couple times where, like, I literally, like, even just this morning we went. Oh, what does it say?
What's it saying?
Charge the battery. Oh, we gotta finish it. All right, guess the story's gonna have to wait unless it stopped.
No.
Is it still recording?
I think it is.
Let's see.
How do you tell?
I don't know. Let me see.
Okay.
Battery. It is still recording, I think.
Okay.
Okay, well, if it's not, I think that's actually a good cue to probably just.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about
rotaries.
me not liking to turn left, but
okay.
But it's fine. I don't like to turn left. I do it anyway sometimes. That's the moral of the story. Sometimes you have to do what you don't want to.
You have to turn left sometimes. Sometimes you have to turn fucking left.
And if you guys want, you can turn left down and subscribe.
Oh, God. Are we
subscribe to
wow.
LEM and TEA. Subscribe to you. All right, well, if it looks a little bit different, sorry, the camera died. Because
the camera died because I didn't have it plugged in because I'm a fucking dumbass.
We're new.
Yeah.
We know now. Keep the camera plugged in when we do the next one.
You know, it seems pretty obvious, right?
Live and learn, like the great Sonic the Hedgehog once said.
Yes, Crush 40 is a must in this house.
Sonic didn't say that, but
oh, he did.
He provided the platform in which to say it, much like how Rick Riordan provides a platform for aspiring children's authors to release books. Unlike that hack James Patterson, who just slaps his name on everything. Anyway,
God damn it.
Sorry.
Wait, shout out to Matt Eversman or whatever your name is.
Matt Eversman. Way to stick it out with James Patterson, the hack.
Not gonna lie, you had us in the first half there, but you recovered. You didn't fumble the bag, man.
Well, so like we people save this for like a book, fan fiction, whatever related podcast topic.
Sure.
I did decide to maybe try to keep an eye out. My job at my library is we pick books to order for the library, and then we catalog them for all the people who want them. And we can also take stuff that is no good anymore and get rid of it. So the librarian giveth, the librarian taketh away. So I am trying to keep an eye out now for uniquely named books, because like you got to stand out, and in the book world, you got to have like a catchy, eye-catching title or premise or something. These days, you are judging a book by its cover. I don't care what anybody says. You should at least read the synopsis, but you judge a book by its cover. I do that too.
Absolutely.
So, the one I found, which I thought was a great description of Lewis and I, let me find it. It was called...
Oh, that one was good.
Greedy. Subtitle: Notes from a Bisexual Who Wants Too Much. So that's my book shout out for the week. That and Never James Patterson. So thanks.
Oh man.
One of my favorite book titles I ever found, and this is all out of context, and I'm not making fun of any of the contents of the book unless it is worth making fun of the contents, but one of my favorite titles was a book called Beautiful Chickens. And it was like, the cover was like a chicken with like really like, and it looks like hair. It's feathers, obviously, but it looked like really nice, like coiffed feathers, and then like... Wonho, are you okay?
Did it fall?
I don't know. He saved it though. It is propped up there right now.
Okay. We'll edit this.
It's because I spoke ill of James Patterson, isn't it? All right, well, the thing fell, so...
Read a book.
Just
Read a book.
The thing fell. Anyway, we'll talk more about hopefully something more structured than whatever this chaotic, fun time was.
Oh, man. It was fun. It was fun.
Gotta get our bearings with it, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get the flow. Like the podcast. Like, we're used to talking to each other, but not...
On camera.
Yeah.
Ooh. Very scary. But in the meantime, if you, for whatever reason, like what you heard today, please consider subscribing to Lemon Tea down below and like the video. Or you could dislike it because no one will know soon.
That's right.
YouTube is taking that away for reasons I don't understand.
Big oof.
Which I don't know. Mini tangent. It seems stupid for someone like me who looks up tutorials on YouTube. Like, I need to know if they're good tutorials. I get that from the dislikes. Because, like, I had to learn how to build a power washer, so it was very niche, and some things didn't have a lot of views. I can't go by view count. YouTube, Susan, I'm talking to you. Susan W, whose name I can't pronounce, but... I
forgot what it was.
Wachajni, something, whatever. Anyway.
Susan... What charging?
Yeah. So anyway, if you like anarchy and bisexuals being chaotic, consider subscribing to Lemon Tea.
You really should.
You should.
You really should.
Or if you like one of us more than the other, you can follow. We all know it's Lewis. You can go follow him on twitch.tv/unorganized.
Just follow both
Be
of us.
Be a tier 3
fucking
sub.
dicks.
Tier 3.
Tier 3. So.
It's the season of giving soon. The season of giving and the season of unbridled happiness from seeing a tier 3 sub in your stocking.
Damn, you sold that one.
You could give that to him. You could do it. You have the power.
Oh, and only you. No
and
one else.
Only you. And no one else.
So you mentioned you're changing your channel name soon, or might be changing the channel name. For now it's Azarath Flame, but it's 2 E's, right?
It is. I'll spell it out. And like I said, there's 2-year-old videos on there, so I don't know that it's really worth going there right now. But it is. Let me spell. So AZARATHSFLAMEE. So it's like the Teen Titans, like Azarath's Flame with 2 E's, because I was too uncreative to think of another name for my own personal channol, which is called Azarath's Flame with 1 E. So there's that. I might change it to just Asia Music News. I'm sure we can have this sort of stuff linked. In the description. Or you could follow my chaoticness on Twitter. I am Trippydes on Twitter because I'm a weeb. Did you want to drop your Twitter? You don't have to. You could just stick with Twitch.
No. It's the same thing. It's at Lumo.
He's very consistent.
When I started Twitch streaming, I changed all my shit.
That's a very good idea.
I made it all consistent so that way I could brand myself.
God, I'm not consistent on any of my platforms. Well, actually, that's not true. One of my fanfiction accounts, haha, and my Tumblr are the same name, and then one of my fanfiction accounts is the same name as my LiveJournal name. So. Yeah,
I know.
It's in layers. Weebs have layers.
I could have told you that.
Anyway, thank you. If you check this out, and please look forward to the next one where we will hopefully have a little more structure and we'll learn from our mistakes. We'll have the disc plate firmly on the wall. Firmly planted. Firmly. And as always, we'll have Wonho. We'll always have Wonho.
You can count on that.
Mm-hmm. So everybody say bye, Wonho.
Bye, Wonho.
Bye, Wonho. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.